Hi there, Divine Miss Mickey here again. This is something different. I got some divining rods and I charged them with selenite. This is my bigger wand, and I've got a piece that goes with my my pendulum, and so I can charge them if I'm not at home. We've basically gelled. They're just wonderful, and from the beginning we were communicating, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you happen to see the live show with Footprint Tarot with Chrissy, I was on her show last night. It was very sort of organised very quickly, and I was so busy I didn't even have time to do a video to say I was going to be on her show. So I'll try and find the link to the show where we use these as well as some cards. Oh, hello, Leo. No, stay up there. No, stay up there. Thank you. You right? Okay. So, yeah, it was really, we had so much fun. Always do when I'm on Chrissy's show. We had lots of fun and we asked a lot of questions, and that led me to, I wanted to talk about using these and show you, and but I thought, well, you know, because I used them last night to answer some questions, I thought that, hey, I said no, there's not enough room. I thought that I would do the same again here on this video. Now, with divining rods, they're copper, and they basically harness the energy. It's like the pendulum. The energy comes through you into pendulum, divining rod, whatever you're using, and it's a physical way of communication. And I'm just gonna. Oh, love my tea. So, I'll move this a bit over so I don't know how to do. Oops, I just moved the camera. Okay. Oh, just get that there. Okay. So I've got. Are you right? Kids. So, I've got some questions here. And one thing that came up that was very interesting on Chrissy's show on Footprint Tarot. If you haven't subscribed to her, please go and subscribe to her. She's lovely. She's Australian as well, and she lives on the other side of the country to me, in a city that I used to live in. I spent my teenage years over in West Australia in Perth, so a lot of fond memories there, a long time ago. But it's really important, and it's the same with the pendulum. The way you ask the question is important. And it was, we asked the question because we're talking about China becoming involved in New Caledonia, in the conflict there. And Chrissy had said about them wanting to get a foothold into Noumea, and the rods wouldn't answer. And I thought maybe Noumea was not the right one. I wasn't sure, so I thought, okay, I'll ask about in the South Pacific, and straight away yes. So the way you ask questions, if you don't get an answer or you get a negative answer, sometimes it's because the question isn't worded right. And so we'll see what we get with the questions I've got here. Basically US based, but who knows, something else might come up, and I'm going to do this more often. So if you've got any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'll look at doing one of these a week. Seeing as now I'm doing the the weekly Tarot Oracle. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you saw the last one I did with my friend Wendy, my partner in crime. We're the Aura Girls, and we're doing all sorts of seminars, and she does workshops. I'm going to do a wind chime workshop at her place and this Friday, and yeah, we're just really good, and we're looking at becoming business partners in my healing balms, because I do not have a business mind at all. I love creating. I'm no good at business, and I know that, so I'm okay going with someone who's got a good head for business, and she's got a great head for business. She really has, so there you go. And if you're watching, Wendy, hi, I had so much fun. I haven't got to see if there's any comments there yet. So been a bit of a rest day after a very, very busy weekend. So it's going to be a busy month. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you. Can we go to neutral, please? Neutral, please. Into neutral. Thank you. I'll try and make it so that you can see. Neutral is just straight ahead. Okay. Can you please show everyone what yes is? Please show yes. There we go. For me. Well, they decided that. Crossing over is yes. Okay. Can we go back to neutral, please? Can we go back to neutral? That's it. Thank you. Okay, can we show everyone what no is? That's it. Bit more, so it's clear for everyone to see. So out to the side is no. Okay, if you can come back to neutral, please. You can come back to neutral. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my first question. Will Judge Alito be made to recuse himself? Will Judge Alito be made to recuse himself from any court cases pertaining to the January 6th insurrection? Well, that's a pretty good yes. So, if you can come back to neutral, please. Thank you. Will this recusal be asked because of the upside flag flying debacle? That's the only way I can put it. Yes. There we go. Okay, let's see how that comes out. I did say, will he be made to, so he may be given an offer he can't refuse. I feel like saying, say hello to my little friend. Oh, say hello to my little friend. Okay, now, this could be fun. Are there more government documents that Trump has hidden? Okay, that's a yes. It's getting stronger. Okay. So I'd say that there's more than a few places. Okay, if you could please come to neutral. Back to neutral, please. Okay. Are there any more documents at Mar-a-Lago? That's a yes, smaller yes. Okay. Okay, are these documents the ones taken illegally from the White House? Yes? Okay, if you can go to neutral, please. Now I have to ask this question because it's kind of on everyone's lips when it comes to talking about documents and Donald Trump. Did Donald Trump have any documents buried either under or in the coffin of Ivana Trump, his former wife, at Bedminster? Yep, that's a yes. Okay, if you can go back out to neutral, please. Back out to neutral. Okay. Are there other places where there are government doctors? Are there other places where there are government documents that Trump illegally took from the White House? Are there any more places where these documents are hidden? Okay, that's a little bit smaller, but yes, so there might be one or two. I just got straight away two. Okay. So, well, that's interesting. Okay. Will Donald Trump be physically able to stand for president in the US in November 2024? Well, that's pretty much no. Okay, so could you come back to neutral, please? Could you come back to neutral? That one, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, taking that into account. No, you can't. Hang on a second. No, thank you. He wanted to hop in my lap. It's very hard to do this because he's a big boy. And he hurts. Okay, sorry for that. Can we come back to neutral, please? Can we come back to neutral? Back to neutral. Let's just settle it. He's a naughty boy, I know. He's an attention seeker. Okay, so taking that into account, will Donald Trump be psychologically able to stand for president of the US in November 2024? Okay, now we get some movement, okay. Okay, that's to a lesser extent, but that's a no as well. So he won't be able to physically or psychologically. Lesser on psychologically, which does lead me to what I've been feeling all along, is that he will have a series of strokes. It won't be one, but it'll be a build-up. And so, you know, the stress of all the court battles and when he realises that he's not as invincible as he thinks, and that he's facing a very different future to what he thought he was going to be facing. So the stress of all that could cause basically an overload on his system, stroke, and they'll be smaller. I've had a feeling that he's already had one or two. You know, that there's been a couple that are starting to affect more of his decline, which actually leads me to a question. It's okay if you can't answer. So if we can do neutral. If we can do neutral. Thank you. Okay. Is Donald Trump at this point in time suffering any form of dementia or Alzheimer's? Oh, okay, that's strong. That's a strong yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, if you could come back to neutral. So, well, I think that question's been answered. So, will Trump be found guilty in the hush money election interference case, the Stormy Daniels case? Will Trump be found guilty in the hush money election interference case? Yes. Strong yes. Okay, could we go back to neutral, please? Thank you. Will he be found guilty on all counts? That's a no. Yeah. It's not a strong no, so I'd say there might just be a few. The feeling I get is the important ones are the ones he'll be found guilty on. The smart prosecutors are throwing every possible charge with a view of a good amount of them catching him. See, it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're going to do wrong, it will catch up with you. One way or another. One way or another, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. Love that song. Okay, our little interlude. For those who don't know, you basically got, with divining rods, you've got a copper rod, and then there's a larger one that this fits in, and there's a little ball on the end, if you can see that. You can see that that's a bigger one. I'm just moving it there. And so what happens is it literally is just sitting there. So I can't control these. It's not me moving them. They just sit there. It's the energy of spirit coming through, like with the pendulum. Okay. So, if we can get back into neutral, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I saw this next question. I saw a video from David from Tarot by the Bay. So I thought I'd ask the divining rods. So, if you could please come to neutral, please. They must be excited. I wasn't asking a question. It's okay. Will Trump... Oh, no, sorry, wrong question. Will Trump ever serve time in prison? Okay, and that's small. So if you can come to neutral. Will Donald Trump be held in a holding cell? That's a yes. Okay. Will Donald Trump ever serve time in a general population prison? That's a no. I think really under the circumstances that'd be pretty logical. Okay, if you could come back to neutral. Will Donald Trump end up in a hospital, a prison hospital? Will Donald Trump end up in a prison hospital? Wow, that's really strong. That's very strong. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, that's enough on the orange boy. I say boy. Orange boy. I used to have, when I was a kid, these orange ice blocks called Sunny Boys. So maybe we'll call... No, I can't do Sunny Boys because they were a really good Australian band. We'll call them the Orange Blimp again. Okay. Enough on him. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, will Nikki Haley ever become president ever become president of the United States? Oh, they were quick to that one. No. Sorry, Nikki. Maybe should be a Mickey, not a Nikki. Okay. Can we go back round to neutral, please? Back to neutral. Thank you. Might have liked that humour. Okay. Will Rishi Sunak win the UK election he just called? Okay, that's in a no position. It's not strong, so I'd say that it's still going to be close, but according to that, he won't win. And I don't think he's kind of won a lot of people over, so it might be something that, you know, on his own head. I never got a good feel from him, never. But then I never got a good feel with Boris Johnson either. That leads me to something. You know something? I heard all this negativity about the portrait of King Charles. Sorry, not Prince Charles, King Charles. And yet I saw it and I went, you know, I kind of like it. The strength in his eyes, and I love that it's not traditional. It's something that is so new for a royal portrait, and I loved it. And his face, it was really well done. Different, and maybe that's why people don't like it, because it hasn't got that royalty, traditional royalty. Well, 2024, let's go with the times. I liked it. Okay, enough waffle. Neutral, please. Thank you. Okay, a few more, or a couple more. Was the crash that killed Iran's president an accident? I've been a bit hesitant on asking that. I think that's a no. Okay, if we can I just say at this moment, entertainment purposes only. And we'll put that at the beginning and the end of the video. Thank you. Was the helicopter that crashed, killing him, his foreign minister and some others, was the helicopter sabotaged? Oh wow, that's strong. That's a strong yes. Okay, if you could go back to neutral. I'm not going to ask who. I will leave that one alone. But there we go. So, it wasn't an accident. Mind you, in the scheme of things, I guess he got his karma. He hurt enough people. He was called the Butcher of Tehran for a reason. Not a nice person. He's now had to have his life review. Wouldn't have been very pleasant. You reap what you sow, and that's what he's had to do. And I hope he learns from that and comes back and makes amends for what he did in this life. So, okay, if we can go to neutral, please. Okay. Got one more question, and this is the question I know has been, I think, some... can we just stay neutral, please? You know I like this question. Okay. Because I'm very much for, you know, respect and, you know, not violating people's rights and that. This was something that I just found very, very, very disgusting. So let's see what the divining rods say. I know what I hope, but it's not up to me. Okay. Will MTG be held accountable for the nude pics of Hunter Biden that she has shown in Congress several times. Will MTG be held accountable? That's a pretty strong yes. Okay, if we can go to neutral. Will accountability be because Hunter Biden sues her? Yes. If you can go to neutral. Okay. At the next election she has to face, will she also face accountability because of her actions in regards to these pictures? Oh, that's a very strong yes. Okay, if you can please go to neutral. Will MTG win the next election she has to face? Okay, not enough accountability. Yes, she will. I was hoping they'd say no. Oh well. Yeah. Hopefully she will learn from all this, but I don't know. You know, you always hope that when people go off track that somehow they will see that what they're doing is just not good, and they will make the changes necessary in order to become a better person and to learn and grow. Doesn't always happen. And it looks like it's not going to happen with MTG, so... Oh, I just keep hearing Tennessee Brando's song about the bleach blonde, what was it, badly built butch body. Oh. Well, you know what? Dear Marjorie, if you're going to dish it out, you better be prepared to take it. So you better hope that some things that you have done in your past that you're not proud of, that they never come to light, because you have given permission for people to put it out there, and you may not like that. Got to think about what you do. Tell the truth. Don't twist the truth. Tell the truth. I'm a bit of a stickler for that, because I kind of grew up and have been around a lot of deception. And so I'm quite a stickler for that, you know. I mean, we all do little white lies, all that sort of stuff. I mean, yeah. But there are things that, you know, like, no, you just don't. You know? You just don't. And you don't take advantage if someone has gone down a bad road, as Hunter Biden did. Now, let's have a look at his life. You know, he's been blessed with a father who absolutely adores him. He lost his mother and sister. I think there's another sister, and he had a brother who he lost as well. All this turmoil, and, you know, his father's in the public eye, so there's a spotlight on him as well. You know, it's a lot to deal with, and sometimes people take the wrong road in order to deal with these things. And he's worked really hard on getting himself together, and these people want to come along and kick him to try what? To send him back down in order to score points against his father? I'm going to call that for what it is. BS. You know what that stands for. But you don't do it. You just don't do it. So, Marjorie, what Jasmine said to you, you deserved. You deserved it because of the way you've treated others. I don't agree with bullying. But sometimes the bullies will have someone that will come back and bite them so much better. Go, Jasmine! So on that note, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. If you've got any questions for next week, please put them in the comments. I welcome them. And let's see if we can make this a weekly thing as well. See, now that I'm doing instead of doing the dailies, or I've changed the format so that I have more time to be able to do the things I've wanted to do, because I have limited energy. It's what comes with the health challenges I've got. And yeah, it's been a bit challenging lately because it's going into winter, and me and winter don't get on well. I'm a summer person, but we have short winters here, so that's good. And on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Stand strong in your truth. That's so important. Stand strong in your truth. It's very important. Be true to yourself, not to what everyone else says you should believe or think or say. Be true to yourself and do what brings you joy, because it feeds the soul. And I'm going to send you all so much love. We're heading towards amazing times. Yeah, it's going to be a bumpy ride. But you know what? When we get to that smooth ocean, we're going to sail into paradise. Well, as close to paradise as we can get, because we're human. We still do things. But we're rising. We're getting there. It's going to be amazing. We just got to get through the hard yards and wake up and rise and be woke. Woke means awake. And we wake up, we see the truth. Nothing wrong with being woke. Stick that in your pipe, maggers. So, okay. On that note, I'm going to bid you adieu before this gets too long. Mwah. Send you lots of love. And remember, look up Footprint Tarot for last night's video where she's live with me. She called me the marvellous Miss Mickey, I think she called me. And then we got it right. But love Chrissy. She's gorgeous. She's so sweet. And I shall see you later. Bye for now. Bye.